So we heard music from Kit Jones with Bishop. Brand new music from Taku and Matt McWaters together. They are Please Wait. The track is called Flight 99 featuring Masego. The latest from the Midnight Hour with Harmony featuring Lauren Ordin. And brand new music from The Session, straight out of the Bay. The track is called Dive. This is the Urban Suite KSWAM 90.1 FM, D Major, Cheryl Metal, and joining us for our second open mic session this evening, it is Angie K. How are you?
I'm fine. It is me.
Yes, it is you. Thank you for joining us. First time we met was at one of Avar the Stars
Yes.
events. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you all. I mean, this is kind of like my first radio interview, sort
Really?
of. So I'm like kind of nervous, but I'm okay.
Oh, well, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here.
Yes, indeed. So, native of San Antonio?
Yes, born and raised.
Born and raised. What side?
I believe, well, all sides really.
Yeah.
I went to W.W. White Elementary School,
Okay.
and then my mom, we moved pretty much northeast, so I ended up going to MacArthur
Oh,
High
okay.
School. So yeah, I finished at MacArthur. I'm a Bremer.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And from there, what got you into books? What was your interest in writing and everything?
I always read growing up, like
Mhm.
always. I was the nerd of my cousins. I didn't want to go outside and play. I wanted to read.
Mm-hmm.
So I always read. I never really thought about writing until maybe I was about middle 20s, and I would write a few things from like personal experiences, and then I would
Yeah.
put it up, then write something else from whatever, put it up. Never, just kind of writing, like journaling most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So just steady reading, steady watching different stuff, experiencing stuff. About 2014, I started writing something totally different than what I was writing before.
Really?
And I just kept messing with it, playing with it. The summer of 2015, I was in the middle of the book, pretty much. I had written most of it. And I, had surgery. So while I was down and out, I was like, let me just finish it, and I'll give it to, people that I know that read, a lot of fiction. So I just, and I had my aunt at the time. She was editing it for me, and it was weird. Not weird. It was crazy because she was reading it, so she couldn't even edit it.
Wow.
So when I just finished it, and when I finished it, I gave it, and everybody was like, okay, yeah, Angie, you could write. Where'd you get this story from? And I'm like, it's just make believe. I thought of stuff, look at a lot of TV, and it's just. So I was like, okay, well then maybe I'm on to something. I never would have thought, I would write a book, and then so I just kept writing. So
Okay.
now I have six books.
6 books. Wow. So, the very first book, what's the title?
The True Essence of Loyalty.
Okay. And what's the basic plot situation behind
The True
book?
Essence.
Yes.
So that was the first book that I completed, and it's general fiction, drama. So it's about a married woman,
Mhm.
and her name is Loyalty, but it is around being loyal. So it's a married woman. She and her husband at one point were swingers. Her husband did want to stop because he wanted to concentrate on them being married. So she agreed to stop, but she really did not stop, thinking that he didn't know that she didn't stop. But he had his own agenda. So with him doing his thing, her doing her thing, she actually met someone that she liked, and that was, she assumed would give her everything she was looking for. And there's 3 other people that come into play, so they all end up being connected at some point.
Wow.
Wow.
And there is a second one, a follow-up after that, to kind of show you what ends up happening, because there's a 4th person that ends up, well, 5th actually, that ends up coming in on the second part that kind of blows up the whole thing.
Okay.
That sounds so intriguing.
Yeah, you spark my interest
Yeah.
now. Yeah, wow. So that's one book, actually 2
That's
books.
2. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. God.
And you have 6 altogether?
I have 6. So the
Wow.
third and fourth book is urban lit,
Mhm.
and that's called The Rich Gang. And I kind of was kind of like, I've read urban lit, and I'm like, I'm not urban in no type of way. I'm not street. I don't even know. So I Googled a lot of stuff. Google will tell you how to sell drugs.
Oh, yes, they will.
So
Yep.
I learned a lot what street values were. So I based it on, it wasn't based on me, but it's me and 2 other sisters. But it's not my life at all. But it is a story about 3 sisters in the drug game in the city of San Antonio.
Okay.
And their parents is the ones who taught them, but they got killed one night. So they're trying to find out who murdered their parents, but still trying to keep up the business and not knowing, who's against them and who's for them. But in the midst of all that, they have their own lives. So you have the oldest sister that is sleeping with the Connect, who is an Italian guy who's married. You have the middle sister that is married, but she's gotten pregnant by the pastor of their church.
Lord.
And you have
Oh, my God.
and then you have the youngest sister who is gay. She's a lesbian, and she is in a relationship. However, she starts having an affair with a rival drug dealer's sister.
Oh, man.
So in the midst of all those things going on with them, they don't know who did it. But at the end, you will find out who did it, and it was someone closer than who you think. And then you're going to find out each one of them that's going through their mess. Like, you're going to find out some stuff. So the second one is kind of like, it's a twist in it on the second one, because I am going to write a third one.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm intrigued.
Everybody likes The Rich Gang because I coupled it with music, like a soundtrack.
Mhm.
And that's, at some point, that's what I want to do with all my books,
Yeah.
is create a soundtrack, because I love all my local artists. Everybody talks about their top 5. I have a top 6
Tell
of
us.
San Antonio.
Tell us.
Okay, so my top 1 is IQ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're with you on that.
My top 2 is Marlon Mista.
Okay, absolutely.
My top 3 is Lil Yoda.
Okay.
Top 4 is my cousin Lil Pooh.
Who's your cousin?
Who's your
Who is my
cousin too?
Like Paul.
Wow.
Yes, we have the same.
Oh
His
my
grandmother and my
God.
grandmother are sisters.
Shouts out to Lil Pooh. You know how much we love you.
Seriously.
Was that number 4?
That's 4.
So 5 is Avar,
Okay, absolutely.
and 6 is his name is Mayhem, but he's with Texabama.
Okay, yeah. Shouts out to Texabama.
So
Love Texabama.
He did the original song of Rich Gang for me. And then I did, kind of ask, could I use certain music from other artists? So my other 2 books, which makes 5 and 6, is a mature audience. I don't like to say erotica. I like to say mature audience. And one of the songs on IQ's new album,
Mm-hmm.
Party Harder, is the song for climate control.
Wow.
For my
Excellent.
climate. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Excellent. Oh my God.
Well, we gotta talk
We're
some
going book shopping.
Yes, we are.
We're going book shopping.
Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We got more with Angie K. God,
Oh,
y'all
yeah. Hey. Call in to win.
Oh, yeah.
We need to give away tickets to the Manifest event.
Yes, Manifest 19 over at AV Expressions Warehouse. Jam-packed local artists, including Entrego, Donnie D spinning, Baby Blue Diamond spinning, a whole lot of good stuff going on this Saturday. If you are interested in attending, 210-486.
KSYM.
Yeah.
Yeah, 210-486 KSYM. Call in to win a pair of tickets to Manifest
Yes, indeed.
SATX.
All right, let's go ahead and get
Yeah.
into the latest from Snow Allegra featuring Black. This is I Want You Around. Keep it locked. This is Urban Sweet KSYM 90.1 FM.